Now we are now ready to determine the years, so it's gonna be equal to, we'll state a formula that says that if the year that we are in, we have to reference that with F4 plus our PPA term plus 20 years to that year, that is 2022, reference that cell with F4, then if that year is less than the year that we are in, that is this year plus 1, then if the year is greater than, we are saying that if the year that we are in plus the PPA term, if that year is greater than the year we are in, that is the year we are in is 2021, this year plus 1, then give us this year plus 1. Otherwise, give us a blank. We close the bracket and we press enter. We can take this all the way down, paste it as formulas Alt ESF. As you can see, we have it there in total from 2020 to 2039, 20 years. But then again, we have this pound value which we have to fix. So in order to fix that, we go back to the cell, we hit F2, we go to the end, if error. What we want to do is give us a blank, close the bracket, and we press enter. We can take this all the way down to the end of that PPA term, Alt ESF, paste as formulas, and now we're good to go. So we can now estimate the price per megawatt hour, which is also going to be based on another formula. We know that we have an escalator rate here. We determine that in case there is an increase in price due to some industry conditions or maybe the economic conditions or whatever may be the case, then we will just inflate this escalator here to increase the price of this energy production per megawatt hour. So what we're gonna say here is that if the year we are in, if it's not equal to a blank, then what we want is to give us this price. We inflate it by that escalator rate. So we have to inflate it by this rate, which we reference with F4. Then we raise that to the power of the difference between the current year and the previous year. So we raise that to the power of the difference between the current year and the previous year. So we are saying that if that time is not equal to a blank, give us that. Otherwise, just give us a blank. We close the bracket and we press enter. We can take this all the way down, Alt ESF. As you can see, we have the prices filling down for us. So if we change this year to say 30 years, it's gonna change for us. And if we change this, whatever we change here, these variables, it will just change for us. So that is why we're using those if statements to make this dynamic. Also, we will also set up the time period for the post PPA term is going to be equal to if, but before we do that, we have to assign the year this post PPA term will begin. It's this year plus 20 years going forward. And then the next cell below is going to be equal to if. We're going to say if this year reference with F4 plus our post PPA term, we also reference that cell with F4, if that is greater than the year we are in, this year plus 1, then give us this year plus 1. Otherwise, give us a blank, close the bracket, and we press enter. We can go back to that formula and we insert an if error because we have to copy it all the way down. If error, give us a blank, close the bracket, we press enter. We can take this copy all the way to the end, Alt ESF, business formulas. As you can see, from 2040 to 2049, we have 10 years to go. So that's it for that formula. And then for the PPA term price per megawatt hour, it's going to be a similar formula to this. We can just take this and then we copy it and paste it here, or ESF. If we go hit F2, we see that it is just doing exactly as we want it to be. That is, this is dynamically set. So we can now take this all the way down, Alt ES, just keep pasting as formulas, and now we are ready to go. So now we have our pricing set up. So this will in turn drive revenue going forward in our revenue schedule.